Mutongoi TV.
Wati ndataneta wa Steven MUEMA kalivu ndeni wa Mauvoo mausakwani 2022 mwendoni wa samonza asasi ya Kenya na nivane kendangu nangalelia Mauvoo Mauvoo maikidie makele mabuti mwambani tunakuete kwa kuniandiki na somi Mauvoo meno tuweka wa umbania na onaicha wa Mauvoo ili tatu kende mwitano wa mbena ndeto TV namba itoyo tumani mukube Facebook ita wa Mutongoi TV na hindi ndatuambie na Mauvoo makoneti ya uteti MC ya Musa kuwe maswangaleni ila ikibwezi cha umelone wa Siwa County na Makueni Brian Zoka na wakuli ya Tongoi na enende kukwata na nikenda kuikithia mawadho ala manenga niwene ateti vindani ya kukona maleve nimeaniwa ainena na ndikima Mauvoo soko na wakibwezi Zoka na wetaka na yini yoe vinda ya ilite ena iandake badhoka ni ukudhuku mabamwe kuwete maendeo kwa mwenendi pamwana kubindwa madha yumona muno maunduni ma uiti manema malelo na kiu.
Niko kuli andu maitu kama songaleni Kenya yeyonde twetikile kanani tunakwatia Tongoi na Tongoi ala tukwatie nimekwenda kutuwekwa na tuenda tungame namo no kenda withie ni twamanenga mwana mweanu wa kututhukuma tuteo matatiza katika wia wo no kenda siendo ila tunathana ibindela tunakuna campaign withie andu maitu na twamabike ya kumathukuma siendo ici kwa mituki na kwanzia ila ya ileta na mono ta kwa andu makwa mama songaleni ninese ila nina thioka izio ni cikibathukanio twimanda kura ninese mathina mama songaleni ala manene na ala tukwenda kwambia kuthukuma ni kwatianie na andu mama songaleni pe umwethe na monene mono uthiniti andu maitu wakiwu nengwenda kuhakikisha Tongoi-ini wakwa nitamane jikuvikia 80% connection ya kiwu kwa andu maitu no kenda withi andu maitu mayo no maiti kumanda kiwu kwaza tumamande kiwu kitheu na kianiu chau nyana chau tumia ni kwatianie na Tongoi alange onde tusakaniswe mwe evo Mutongoi ula tuketha twithukuma bakube governor wa Makueni mathina ma ciana citu ila cie kwenda masomo mathina ma ciana citu ila cie kwenda mawia na mathina ma andu maitu ala ona mamekwenda ukwati withia ni mabikia kwikia mbesa mabuko na mathina ma uiti withia ni twaola garama ya andu maitu kuthio manda uiti kundu kwasa masibitali ala maitu twina moke sione withia ni twekea mukazo twekea mbesa withia ni mabikia kwamba toke wango withia ni mathinikia mathina ma andu ala maitu maenda kwasa maendete kumanda uiti kwa bakuve.
Tusonga nambe ene iandake vadhokani maondoni ma utanithia ngaliko sia kiswani ni makule silikali ila yukite isa ubima mawidhu lulokoma sio makutoa isia utanithia kwa na tanithia uwa COVID-19 wamwana munino wa usakwani nuna nange utanithia na kiini kindu cha bata yu usakwani udhalile kuikithia kana tanithia ni medhi wa matona kutoa isia utanithia uonesa kumaka mo ene pamwe na nthi ya Kenya.
Previous polls, especially in 2007 and 2017, were marked by violence. Thus, while the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce Industry and other stakeholders made significant efforts to ensure peaceful elections, current political dynamics, particularly the shifting political alliances and the country's post-independent history of election-related violence, had many citizens speculate about the prospect of a tumultuous elections. The competitiveness of the elections and uncertainty over the outcome distinguishes Kenya from many of its neighbors, as elections in Kenya remain a period of high tension, unfortunately. Election violence in Mombasa County has been a major issue in the previous elections, and there are fears that this vote could spur conflict in identified areas like Likoni, Kisauni, and Vita. Thus, many businesses opted to remain closed. We are happy to note that Mombasa County remains peaceful, with normality resuming slowly and everybody going on with their normal business, contrary of what was expected. The National Security Advisory Committee, which comprises of top security and government officials, and also assured the country of adequate security as they go about their activities. Let me conclude by mentioning that Kenya is suffering from severe drought, rising debt, inflation. Food prices have soared by 15% in the last 1 year alone. With the largest economy in East Africa, Kenya's stability going forward is critical in the wider region. We therefore appeal to the citizens and the business community of Mombasa to resume their normal daily activities following the conclusion of the August 9th general elections. May peace prevail and God bless the Republic of Kenya.
The government's role is to provide policy and to provide an atmosphere where the businessmen can do genuine business and contribute in their fair share of paying taxes. So we expect the incoming government, whichever it will be, after the final rounds of disputes and anything else is done, we expect the incoming government to be able to put policies in place that will be able to open up the environment for good business to thrive.
Tusonga mbele kundi ya wakitaima akisia mwene nthi ya kulenza maonyuvani na mefaka IEBC kutangaza matukumao maonyuvani ulo kuiwe na utanamba kutangazwa matukumao matongoni kundi ya National Human Rights Commission ame asia kusukuma mbele usakwaniu bataya kune kuwetani indi ukatoiwe nenzia imwe ya kuwete idhoko isione hii ainge measia pe na makuli wakauta kuma na usakwani munene ulo na atoiwe chumwa kithelu ni kulea kuiwe na kunena na wasia umwe kwa makomishona ma IEBC pamoja maondo wangi alame onena nengwa atanio ya Azimio 1 Kenya.
Executive Director, Kenya Human Rights Commission, and as a member.
Most disturbingly are the concerns raised by the 4 commissioners about the results being incomplete and therefore unverified based on the questionable and faulty Form 34C. The disunity of the Commission was underscored by the fallout of most of the commissioners who announced simultaneously at a different venue in the city that they had no confidence in the final tallied result and the issues raised. And the issues raised, issues concerning the verification and other concerns raised by them had been ignored. They alleged that the chairperson did not consult, that the results were incomplete and verified, and therefore they could not take ownership of the final results as announced. The division has impacted the trust and credibility of the results in the eye of the public.
It's hard to say. What they said, I think there's a lot that they have not said yet. Okay? But they have compelling reasons for them to pull out. Because being a commissioner, and 7 of them have responsibility, an equal responsibility. So if they come up forward and they said, we are in the dark, we don't know what is going on, you know, we were asked to come in and sign the final results without knowing how they came about. So they have compelling reason why they have raised those issues.
The backward 2017 elections mirror some of the recurring incidents, and it is time for individuals to be held to account if they are found culpable, and of course, which means violation of the law. And with respect to the cancellation of elections in the areas we have talked about, we as Angaza members, we are also going to court to push for timely execution of those elections and of course protection of IBC officials as they carry out those elections.
We know that the next phase of the cycle is post-election dispute resolution. And it's a critical stage that requires a high level of sobriety as parties canvass contentious issues. We have received assurances that the judiciary is prepared to handle all electoral-related disputes, both administratively and armed with the requisite human resources. We urge that the judiciary remains an impartial arbiter in the process, as the tranquility and peace of the nation depends on the perceptions and trust bestowed on it by citizens.
Ni muvyamu na mwenda musesi anondo kwenda no sesi mavoma usakuwa ni 2022 mutongo TV ngwatani ya mukamba tuambo mele matana tuamele ntusio kete na mavoka utu.
Na udochandini wa kilungu cha dhambalala
ndume numenete kukubukiwa nikibeti onatho mundu muka eana ni munene eana kiembe na mundu ume biano toothpick kama tumiende twesu numenete kukubukiwa ni mundu muka
kila kikukia kila wathandatu kwambia saa ile na nusu cia wiyo
edwa wikalatha yukwenda edwa ni mwitu muthenya mwoka twawa withie ungua muome waku wiungua mundu na edwa walekilwe wika yundu kwenda ukathina
ona era ni kwaku kuna salute we mutambue tu ni kana kwithwa mugo ndini wa musinundu no mena kulea kutambulika na mapinda mengi cyo kutumiwanda koa ni kana mumana chao
wikala life with a control nini nabaka wikala na control da yundu tuonyekane kulechu itendelanso itonyeko
ndukende kwasia mwana nukomete na wewe umoka wewe umoka udhambende uyani mwitu yawe ande wakomelele mwana
yonke ometoke ni mutanisia wambie kudepend na eba wisaki ukwenda ukaiya
musubie na ndukamwelekanye nonge usungi woniye kuyanza ni mausuwesia uniwe atikoke
Musese witu mwendwa mutongo TV ni avula ukambani na yakwata nzeve yaluma na watu mevuso ye kufikia mamilioni ma andu alama tosiaisi ya kila muthenya kwa kutangasithia biasala waku kana kumanithia alama evasa ila mwendo waku watutia kwisila imanithia sia iku kwa mavombe yange tufikie kwisila nambani ya simu noti imwe ina kenda ile na itatu monza kana ututumie email kwisila sales@mutongotv.co.ke. Mutongo TV ni yongwatanio ya mukamba tukwatane twaile biasala situ
pasi ningosa simu naku lakini ndambete osa simu naku niwese nekoga ngalika mindo ngalika libu tyo ba matako nangelika ndini na alika mutumionge natambatete yake lingoloba hana umya ba una atia subia mundu mukana ake atondelela libu tibinga twambata pwezo niwese ba upa nyungito ndondete ne mwanenyu siwe nitiwe mundu mukoma akatata ungone yake bwana bibi negwake beva na tavu pale salibuti
watasikiza tune ya lift tuma SMS waandikite skiza no yatise namba 5 noti ile inya 5 na uituma kwa nyanya imwe
Karibu mwanda musesia twende tusongana mbe wote kaunti ni Makueni wakupina obisi wa ngavana ngusa nisiosia kitheka nisiende katika wa kanisa wa Deliverance Church na athuele ngaleko sionde siteta kana kitheka kinicho athuyaeli ni meweta kana tameki uyo wa waya kuthululuka kanisa o yu kila kitumete athithima kanisa o maendea na kuthithia nzaba iweta kana muthenya wa iyo ni methiwe maitula uyo usukale psalo wa mutunga no kutunanga weno
Sanesisia kiwanza kileke vaguve na ofisi wa gavana vama kuwene na vala kanisa wa Deliverance tuevombia wa miaka 5 na unaendea. itina wakuthaithia mawachu mwaelevo makunitwa ni mbevo masaa ma kiokoni. Athaithia ma kanisa one mavikiie na kutoya waseng'eng'e ulona ye kanisa u ukesa kwithia makilika nthini kuthaitha na uni tina wathi eli alama ketwa tetakana kiwanza kini cho kwenda mbele na kuombwanga nomba ya kwitethesya wesa kwithia ona moka kuthaithia vute vayundo matetheka ondulo mavikiembe na mamwa kuvetanga wiyosu
kwa serikali wito wa county ya Makueni tuimakulia matu mandhie pandu tutona kwaka ikanisa kana bandu bakuthaithia paamu sieni wa wote na itina wa quick application isu twimwa iwambe mwaka wa 2017 serikali wa Makueni kwisila cabinet ya Makueni kana za manene ya Makueni ni mabetukirisie kutunenga kiwanza cha nusu eka.
Bishop mwema wa kanisa wa Deliverance nukuelesya tamethi tumakithaithia va myaka kauta itina wa kwitha manengete kiwanza kini serikali wa county na vala athia alama ketwa tetakana kiwanza nicho meweta kana vau manengetwe tivo mailite kwa kanisa indi ni kiwanza kilacho manengetwe ni serikali wa county.
O mituki niturabikiye kuona wandu mambilija kumila na mambilija kwasya kana kanisa ni wosete kiwanza cho alama mbe maumilile ni twa masungiye na twa beaka na kiwanza twa nigwe ni county government na balama ili toko dina kutwa malalamishi mo ni maobisini ma county na ni manaende ye na kwithia maitu thinya kwanzia ya kulalamika ko na twisi ubwani ile mbetuku ni manekie undu ulaidie ta kanisa unatume isye muno mekia waya na masi ya kanisa kulikabana kuthaitha
zikayosione na nyanomu sina sia matunda na valondu uva kwa kotini athia makisikata kanisa undi ni wakila kisikanie kwa kithiomo chake meo ta trespass ni undu lambike ya vau serikali wa county utanamba kusungia ikilikano kana itina wonsa kwani serikali ni wende na kumo tongo ine mukuu kuka kuvike ya valave utongo ulona nani viwe. Vilingi wa Mauvoo Mutongo TV ndi ripoti ya kumavago te county ya Makueni ninye Caleb.
Ende mwana musezi abone voto avika muthia wa Mauvoo mausa kwani 2022 Mutongo TV ngwatu ni amukamba neta wa Steven Mwama Muviana ndaya kwa ondela matethesia kuete Mauvoo wawiyo utuko saa 1:30 saa 3:30 no komana nake Robert Mutuko aikwetea Mauvoo na ndi tokomane uni wa 3 saa 7 ngekwetea